상어를 조심해. 아! 깜짝이야! Surprise!
Hello, people. I think this is going well. I don't really know how this is going to work out because obviously this is the first live stream I'm doing by myself freely. So I kind of feel bad that I essentially just lied to Zryken that I wasn't going to do a live stream. But anyways, if I were to cut back into the cam, which I was stupid enough to I didn't. So I typically set my cam up, or like I don't know what happened, but like the cam like showed right when. I think it's because I joined right when it was streaming. But let me cut to the camera right now. I think I should be sounding good here. I'm dumb. I forgot to turn off the mic from my phone. That's why I was hearing myself constantly. Gosh darn it. But shout out to Toxic36110. Where's the unboxing? Exactly. Where the heck is the unboxing? Well, you know, actually, can I actually be heard? I don't think so. Gosh darn it. How dumb was that? I still don't really know how all of this works. But this is why I typically just do the. Let's remove this. This is why I typically just do this cam because basically. So then you can still get the audio from me, but I don't know, because I feel like you can't with StreamYard, you can't like have things in the background. Like you can't I can't have essentially what I use for my mic in the background because I feel like when I do solo, like I just can't tell when you do solo, like when you solo one cam to another and such. But yeah, if that was muted, I apologize. So I'll just restate everything. Again, shout out to the first commenter of Toxic36110 of where's the unboxing? Can I highlight that? I'm still trying. We can show it. Yes. So I'm still trying to actually learn how to use StreamYard because with Zryken I can't do as much. Like I can't be as creative just because I'm restricted to what I can do. So basically, yeah, I've been wanting to do an unboxing stream for a while. It's just that, you know, I have a lot of things already like pre-filmed. So if I were to actually show any of that stuff, basically, even though this is a spectacular, so get ready to upset yourselves. But basically, a lot of things. I've gotten a lot of things. So I think the first thing I can show off is the Ancient Spark Lens, which is a pretty interesting toy. Obviously, because the whole gimmick of shining the light towards it. I'm gonna have to look at this myself. when this is done. But yeah, I think this thing is pretty neat overall. I especially put this out on Twitter. I really like what this key does within this thing. It's actually something different, and it makes it more amusing than what it does within the typical spark ones. Obviously, we got the blink key. So that was for trigger. Then obviously, we got to show off this thing, the Ultra Replica Orb Ring, to which I think it's fine. I'm just not too big on the dialogue. I went on a rant about that within its own unboxing. So let's show the best transformation. Again, I apologize if this is like poorly captured, because I think if I were to do this, I have to like put this up to the mic. I love hearing X's transformation sound every device it's in. Like, even in the Rube Gyro. That's, like, the only, like, good thing about it. Even if it's heavily compressed, I like hearing X's jingle. X's transformation jingle is just one of the best we've gotten. What else can I show? I got... this one I got in February, but I finally opened it now. The Rowan Vice stamp. I really like it. And then this one came in recently. This was, well, it was initially Zryken's, but same thing. But here it's the Demon's Driver. I'm doing this now so then you don't feel bad for later. Plus, you're not going to see this for a month. And then, obviously, we got the second best driver out of the toy line, because obviously the two-side driver is my absolute favorite three-vice driver out of the series. The Libra driver. I don't know, that's like the weirdest flaw with the Libra driver. For some reason, like, I kind of wish I had a locking mechanism for the stamps. Man, I forgot there's so much more I had to show. This is just from stuff I've gotten. Well, the Libra driver I got at the end of March, because Zryken had to pay full price for it, because at the time, Toy Collectibles, that was the only option Toy Collectibles had. What else? Oh, Ultimate Bahamut. I don't think that one really matters to most people. Like, yeah, obviously I got Vice Stamp Selection 1, but I could have just shown the boxes, but here's one that, you know, you're gonna have to like wait on, obviously. This one, because I forgot I haven't shown this, but obviously I did get the Dawn Blaster. And then, obviously, throughout the Saber reviews, you're going to hear the Sentai gears and Avataro gears falling. Interestingly, Stacy doesn't use the like typical Den Senpai standby. He uses the same standby as Don Momotaro, and like essentially Don Momotaro is obviously the generic one. So I don't know. Maybe something could happen with Stacy. I don't know. I haven't watched. I think I'm hitting 3 years behind on Tokusatsu. So I think that's essentially what I got last month. And essentially what I got this week. Did I really get all this stuff? Like the revised stuff this week? I don't remember actually. So obviously I have other things I've gotten that I just didn't show at all. Obviously, because of nonsense of the PowerRider, which I probably should have brought up that, I hope people enjoyed that. It, for me, it didn't really get received well until the last two, which is kind of unfortunate because the one I was really looking forward to the most, Animorphs, did the worst. So it's like, well, but obviously, like, I'll explain this in its own video, but obviously I lied to Zryken, or I lied to you guys in like the second live stream about the fact that I own the Memorial Mobiritz. It's super glued now, but I do own this thing. I had to lie about it, but then because I was poking in it, Josh essentially told everyone that I had this thing. But I guess for the Twitter audience it was fine because it's not like you guys would pay attention anyway. I did have the 35 Ranger key set. I can't actually pull it out now. I do have the After Gokai set. I just got that yesterday, along with the Ultra Replica Orb Ring. And then, because I finally got the After Gokai set, I finally opened up my Gokai Galleon key, to which I think it's pretty interesting. I just realized, just playing with this before the stream, that if you actually hold the button, or if you actually hold this, it will actually just reset it, which is pretty interesting. But this is definitely interesting. But I haven't watched the show, obviously, so I don't have any authority to say anything. But basically, oops, I messed up. What else can I actually bring up? before I get into like the actual spectacular. I got one of the best Transformers, Visor 3. Like, I finally just decided to Google his instructions. I think I mostly got them correct, but yeah, I really like this thing for how much I got it for. Because I got him for like 20 $24. I think I got him for nearly $30, but I really like Visor 3. Oh yeah, just actually looking behind me. Because again, going into the spectaculars, I think the spectacular that's supposed to lead up to this is going to be one of the first unboxings within May, but basically I needed to fill out the last buy box I got, so I got the Jewel Buster and the Eagerizer, which they're fun. They're fun weapons and such. I think the Eagerizer is a better weapon, just a more fun toy overall. But this one's amusing. I don't think I think that pretty much should exhaust what I've gotten recently, because this month I want to say toy-wise will be light, because I don't know if I have any pre-orders for this month. Genuinely, because I thought Trio of Deep Sin was going to be this month. Apparently that's at the beginning of May. So yeah, but I guess jumping into the sorry to like transition, but obviously to lead up to this I have to explain these things. So these have been sitting here for like a while, just because I haven't recorded them. But this was like my buy box of, was it really the beginning of this March? I think I got this during spring break, but I got 2 really bad boys and 3 red summers. So basically, I think this first one had Sugi's photo card. I think the second one is I think this one is the one I got this Wendy photo card. This one I got Joy's photo card, and because I wasn't planning on getting 2 more red summers, so I just got this card of Wendy. And then for really bad boy, this one had this Yuri photo card. I apologize for the lighting. And this one had, I still need to page through this. This one had Wendy's photo card. So the fact that both of these albums you need like 10 cards in total is just abysmal. But well, so I just have these sitting here. I don't know. It's been sitting on the hammer. The Odyssey Hammer 50. Which is not really great because then the cards are just gonna fall. Yeah, that's not good. Why don't we just place this down and put the hammer on top of it? So then there's some clearance. Alright. That brings us to right now. So if you don't recall from the previous spectacular, with my CD Japan box, with my first CD Japan box, because spoilers, this is the second one. But it was another buy box. I don't remember what I got in that one though. Was it literally I don't remember. No, it was the one that had my Christmas, not Christmas stuff, but like that had like I got like Wendy's inclusions of Queendom, and then I just got like random albums for myself because that was essentially supposed to be my Christmas present. Speaking of CD Japan, I don't think this was ever brought up, but because again, I don't think this unboxing was actually. I don't remember if this was included within the last unboxing, but if it wasn't, I don't know. I finally caved in and got the Overcorser version of the. I got this single for $10. So I was like, sure. And then I got Subaru. It's key. But so yeah, basically I said to stay tuned by the end of that video because something special is going to happen within the next part. But obviously that never happened because this got delayed. So just like the Lightning Collection Tyrannosaurus Century, these were like delayed to be in April of 2099, which was hilarious. Like, I don't know, it was just like it was so weird. Genuinely, because it's like I don't know. It was just like, all right, like, are we even supposed to know about this at all? Like, I only heard about it because, like, I heard whispers of it, and like, you know, CD Japan was having pre-orders on it, so I was like, shoot, we gotta like try this out. Like, I don't want to pay aftermarket prices for this. I gotta get it right now. Well, I already made a mistake with this, but we'll get to it. Let's get the anticipation building within us, shall we? Oh, shoot. I forget that it's included. Oh, shoot. Here it is. Here it is. The one and only. Oh, man. I've waited like I don't want to say December, but do they each come with one? Oh shoot! They each come with a postcard. So here's the pre-order bonus. Man. But yeah, I pre-ordered Red Velvet's first Japanese album. Because why not? Oh man. $35. Oh wow. Wait, yeah, that's normal because I think this was also 35. Yeah, this was 35, but this came with 31 tracks. So what's the what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. But yeah, so as you can see, I got 3 versions, but I forgot because at the time because nothing was revealed at the time. So it's just like, how was I supposed to know? But where does this go? What? Oh shoot! Yep, I got 3. Heck yeah, we got 3 pre-order bonuses. This is amazing. All right, so this is the DVD and Blu-ray, not DVD. This is the CD and Blu-ray version with the photo book of 36 pages. This was like about like $50. And then obviously we got the Wendy cover version of this. Oh my gosh. Wow. I was not expecting this design, but here it is. So, wow. It's in reverse, interestingly. But yeah, so let me just quickly tweet this out to people so then they can be disappointed. But yeah, so let me just remove the cam so then I could quickly take this picture before I open them up, because you know, gotta set in that disappointment. But basically, I forgot. So basically, I think I pre-ordered these back in. I think I pre-ordered these at the same time as the initial CD Japan box. So that was like late January, and basically, you know, at the time I didn't know the DVD version will have a different cover. I think I don't know if it's like the same contents or if it's just a different box. But like basically, you know, they didn't put out pictures until like the end of March after Feel My Rhythm. I think because literally after Feel My Rhythm, that's when they actually started promoting Bloom. To which obviously with the Feel My Rhythm, like I don't know, like for me personally, like Feel My Rhythm just kind of came out of nowhere because it's or the Revit Festival 2022. Like that one came out of nowhere for me personally, just because it's like, you know, I think this was literally after like assumptions that like Bloom got delayed. So it was like, where the heck is Bloom? And then like they're like, oh, Red Velvet come back, and it's like, are you talking about Bloom? And it's like, oh, a Korean comeback. But where's Bloom? So basically, I don't know. I feel like I just couldn't really get as excited for Feel My Rhythm, just because it's like I was very anticipated for this Japanese comeback, and then they throw in this Korean comeback, and it's like, all right, like thanks for like wavering it out, kind of thing. But basically, like, I guess if I had to like, I've like talked about this a lot to myself at least, but like my thoughts overall on Feel My Rhythm, like I think at the album as a whole, I think it's fine because I really do like how versatile, or not versatile. I like how like I like the variety that album has and such. But Feel My Rhythm itself, it's a title track. Like I don't want to sound negative about it. It's like it definitely sounds like a title track. It has title track stuff of Red Velvet, and like it's a fine song, but like I don't know, just something about it. It was for me like just isn't really clicking, which is why I felt so bad when Wild Side got released because I absolutely love Wild Side. Like Wild Side is such a good song. I really like that at least with their Japanese releases, like we finally got a song like Wild Side in Japanese because all of their previous two Japanese title tracks, hashtag Cookie Jar and Sappy, which like I don't obviously I can't I'm not like denouncing them or anything because Sappy is one of my favorite title tracks, but like like it's like they're those songs are like very upbeat and such. So it's like to have a title track like Wild Side is really refreshing within like their Japanese discography. And I did listen to the new tracks, I think yesterday. I really like them and such. I think my favorites out of them are Snap Snap and Color of Love. I like those two a lot. Marinette and Jackpot, I'll probably put underneath those two and such. But yeah, so I still need to listen to essentially the other B sides from the previous two mini albums because I have listened. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I've listened to. I haven't listened to them in full, but like I really like Sayonara and Cause It's You. I really do like those two, and I always get confused what was the other B side for Sappy because I was getting confused. I was like, why the heck are there like 6 new tracks? But then I forget Swimming Pool. I don't think I've listened to that one. That one's probably the one I have the least experience on. But other than that, like I guess like this is also weird too. But like I guess I really like that with Red Velvet's first Japanese album. It is mostly concise of their original Japanese songs. Not that I don't like. I do like their Japanese versions of their title tracks. Although I've only listened to like 2 of them in full, which were Dum Dum and Peekaboo. Peekaboo, is really interesting in Japanese. And Dum Dum, they finally fixed the stupid rap. Like, well, in the Korean version, like I don't mind it. Like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of dumb. Like the Michael Jackson rap in the Korean version, I think was just kind of dumb, but like in a hilarious way. But the Japanese one removes all the Michael Jackson references, and I'm like, man, this is so much better. uh I don't think I've listened to the other 4 because I think that's Russian Roulette, Rookie, the red flavor, and then Power Up. I kind of would have liked if they did a Japanese version of like a more recent title track. Honestly, I would say Queendom because like I'm still not over Queendom, but like I don't know. Like I don't know what they could do a Japanese version on because like I don't know, they could just do like how what Shiny did. Do a Japanese version of Don't Call Me, but then just put out the Korean version of Atlantis again. Like I understand like as to why they probably couldn't do the Japanese version of Atlantis because I think at that point Taemin was getting ready to go enlist in the military. So it's just like, you know what, this is understandable. But like I guess I don't know. Like I guess in some way of not including the Japanese versions of title tracks is still essentially a way to make you go back and buy those Japanese mini albums. But yeah, so I think the way I'm gonna go at it is I'm gonna go look at this first. We'll look at this and then we'll go through this. So this is 20%. So basically we will go through, what am I talking about? But let me grab my charger, because when I was moving the orb ring, I let the camera die. So have fun with this standby yet again. All right, I think we're good now. Turn this off. But, oh gosh, remove. All right. Actually, wait, I should have just done this.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, that worked. So I haven't eaten anything, so we're just gonna eat this because there's no food. So here's the texture of the granola bar. It's a typical granola bar, but you know, pretty authentic. I honestly prefer my granola bars very cold. I don't know, just something about, like, for me, for dessert stuff, honestly, I think they're a lot better cold. I just realized I should probably anticipate getting intruded because I did not tell anyone that I was going to stream. Did I turn this off already? Okay. I ranted about this enough. Essentially, my thoughts on it are overpriced Blu-ray. I mean, that's Japanese media in general. As I speak. I should actually mention this too. So, because of the fact that the Don Brothers single was also getting released at the same time as this, I wanted to combine them. However, Zryken said that wasn't a possibility. Like, basically, I think because this order was like made like within January, and because of the fact that I think they were already preparing this, that just wasn't going to be able to happen. So I sadly don't have my Don Brothers single, but at this point, I'm just going to see whether or not it's going to be the same price. If it will be the same, lower, or higher than Total Collectibles. Because this was... Yeah, the shipping was only $30. Wow. That's pretty cheap. But, oh, shoot. Well, great. I think at this point, I'm probably going to have to, like... Okay, so here's the deal. I'll probably take down this stream after this is done and then re-edit this because even though there's not really much for me to, like, do. But, hello again, Toxic3610. Yep. You were the sole person here. I at least appreciate that you actually came in. But basically, yeah. There's going to be a lot of things I'm going to have to, like, cut out. Because I think, hopefully StreamYard allows me to actually download this, because I apparently am not allowed to do that with the other streams because of how long the first two streams were. But basically, yeah, thanks, Toxic. But yeah, basically me doing this secretly backfired because my niece just tried to barge in here to see what I was doing. I knew it would happen, so I'm gonna have to edit her existence out, obviously, and then, you know, hide the mistakes. Anyways, let's probably actually get into this because, you know, because of the fact I did tell my sister that I was streaming, the fear of her actually watching is now apparent. So I really do appreciate, like, jewel cases now actually having, like, the thing to rip it. Okay, so tell me if this, like, actually works. If you can actually hear me. when I like solo the camera out because I can't tell because like the microphone thing for my cam, I can't tell if like I'm speaking. So like okay, let's do a stupid test. Let's watch myself on stream. So let's see. Where's the link? Come on. But this is going to be so weird. It's typically Zryken that like monitors the stream on YouTube, so. Oh shoot, there's a huge delay. What the heck is this? That was like, what, a few seconds in the past? Okay. Alright, so apparently you guys are like, what, 5 seconds off? So maybe I don't have to edit this stream after all. I'll have to probably actually watch through it, but yeah. So yeah, that makes Toxic's comment a lot more interesting. Or like that clears that a lot more that you didn't hear anything like that. So, or I don't know. You're probably going to. I don't know how this works. Again, I'll just, for the sake of continuity, I'll just take it down and re-upload it because obviously this is breaking the flow of my upload schedule because the Eine Kenroshi got uploaded and then the second part of the editing session got uploaded on the second channel, but yeah, so we're 55 minutes in and we're finally going to unbox something. Well, we did like a few minutes ago, but yeah. So gosh darn it, phone. So basically, yeah, what I was talking about is that I really appreciate that for jewel cases, they started having like obvious places to like rip them. Same with like PlayStation 4 boxes and such, because I think that was the case with I think that was the case with Live Devil, but like, you know, obviously I did like a poor job at it and such. But yeah, I didn't keep the plastic for the 01 movie soundtrack nor the 01 mini album of Camera Girls because, you know, they didn't plaster stickers. So, yes, live on stream, you're finally going to see the evolution of what a page through has become. So, here's the OB, obviously, and then here's the cover and the back. Good, it didn't break on me. Ooh, I like this color. Look at the pink and the blue. This is essentially revised colors. And there's that. Yeah, this is literally. I mean, it's not close, but it's similar. The pink probably needs to be hotter, maybe. So, let's get into. Oh, okay. We got our first photo card already. We got Yuri. And, oh gosh, this is the back. So the fact they just put the photo cards in right away. So here are the lyrics for Marionette. And here is, yeah, the fact that we get a lyric page here. So here's Irene. It's more magenta like. Yeah, I guess. Backup vocals. Red Velvet. Yeah, of course. Who else would it be? Here's Wild Side. Oh, I didn't even read that as Revive. Wow. Here's Sugi. Oh, so are they gonna like? No, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, they're gonna just have like pictures of them within like the new songs that are actually contained. But hashtag cookie jar and snap. I don't know. Hashtag cookie jar is like a good like. I don't know. My opinions about that song are like weird because it's like it's a good song, but like I don't know. It's just like it's a good like upbeat song, but at the same time, I'm just like, yeah. Oh my gosh, Wendy. Here's Sayonara. This is a pretty good song. Well, I mean, from what I've listened to, I think I've only listened to like half of it because of Superstar SM, the Japanese version at least. I should actually probably look into the credits, but I'm not. Then there's Joy. I really like the color palette for this. Like, oh my gosh, you're. Oh gosh. Why does my phone do that? Like sometimes I'll just like hear myself from my phone. I don't know because it's muted. That's what I don't get. But yeah, so that's the CD version. So here are some codes that I don't need at all. So 1 out of 6. Let's hope for no duplicates. If we get a duplicate, that would be funny. But I don't know. I find it really weird with how Japanese releases handle photo cards. They're not like the traditional Korean ones of like, just like, hey, look, selfie that you can just print off of Instagram, or like you can save off of Instagram and like print off and with your own material kind of thing. But like, they're just like press images, just specifically put in like that orientation. What the heck? These are the worst to put back because like I know like eventually I'll probably have my sister just cut the plastic up for me, but like as of now I just because of lazyism I'm just like, all right, just slide it back up like so, and then look, we're back here. I should pile up these postcards. Obviously, I only need the one, unless I, for some reason, want to, like... like, literally, what the, like... Can you imagine just, like, being sent this? Then it's, like... like, just being sent this, and just be, like... Why? That's toxic. I could just trade them, but, I don't have the connections. So here we have the Blu-ray and the CD and Blu-ray version. That's what it's called. So again, I don't know if the DVD version is the same, just with a different cover. But like, look at like the fact that Avex can do stuff like this is impressive. Like, because again, like. Here's Live Devil. It's in this plastic. You get a box. Like, it's just, like, in a box kind of thing. And it's just kind of, like, oversized overall. But then, like, we could get stuff like... this, where it's in like an actual unique packaging. Like, I commemorate stuff like this. People think it's weird, but it's like, no, this is actually pretty cool. Like, look at all the effort they went through. Look at all of this. This is actually pretty neat. But no, it's like, they just really like sticking with the jewel case method. It's like, stop it. No. Move on with jewel cases. Oh gosh, this thing is just... Again, very glad I at least got this for $10. Because then I wouldn't have gotten it. Wow, this, like, look at the quality of this. So, this is the CD. Gosh darn it. And then this is the Blu-ray I can't play unless I want to play it upstairs. That's the issue with my Blu-rays. What the heck? Oh, shoot. I think the black on mine is like scratched or something. That's weird. But, oh, shoot! We can make a fortune now! What the heck? How much? Oh, the Blu-ray thing. But the codes and stuff. But look, we got Irene. We can sell her for like $150. But no, this is genuinely cool. I actually finally pulled an Irene in the group thing. But essentially, I think this is the photo book they paged through in the preview. Again, I don't know if this is technically the same thing. I might have to look at other... Gosh. I might have to look at other videos if they're available, but I think it was yesterday. No, it was 2 days ago at this point. I just, oh my gosh. But, like, basically, I was just putting up a... Yes, $150. That's how much she sells for. Mercari is a scary place. But basically, like, look at this. But oh my gosh. Wait, did I skip a page? Where's... Okay, I guess I didn't. But, like, I think, like, basically, like, I was just posting the typical dumb short... where's Joy? We're skipping to Yuri already. But, like, so basically, I was just posting, I don't know, whenever I see K-pop stuff, oh my gosh, Wendy. But, like, whenever we, like, not we, but whenever I see K-pop stuff in my timeline, I, like, freak out. I'm like, what the heck? When did I post this? And realize it's someone else that I follow. It's like, oh, okay. But here's Joy finally. But, it was like after I post like a dumb Sugi clip, I like found like I was just quickly scrolling through and like that I saw the background was familiar, so I was like, oh shoot, what's that? And like I like gasped. I like audibly gasped because it was Irene. I'm like, oh my gosh, Irene made me gasp. I don't know if that's sad or not, but man, I like this photo shoot a lot. If only these were not stuck to this photo book. Man, so much things that they can pull out from the game. And I always just find it interesting with the Japanese albums that they, like, the concepts here. Oh, shoot, these pictures are here too. But, like, that the pictures here don't correlate to, like, the actual music video. Which is why for, like, my Irene short, that's why with, like, hashtag Cookie Jar, Sappy, and Wild Side, I had to put in quotations because it's like I was critiquing the visuals based off the music video and not the actual teaser images. Yeah, but I am curious whether or not this is the same because I think the only difference that I bending this entire time, but like I am curious if it's just a different case. But man, we got an Irene. My only other Irene, or like I guess, like yeah, my only other Irene is from Monster, but that doesn't count because it's like no duh, you're gonna get Irene from there because it's Irene and Sugi. You're only gonna get one or the other. But man, those photo cards make me laugh because it's like, you know, Monster is like this entire. It's like Monster is like this entire like dark concept. And then all the photo cards are just okay, so I doubt this is going to be Wendy because, you know, why would that be a possibility? What the heck? Wait. What the heck is... How is this formatted? So this is... Okay, so this is literally the same as that one. So this is interesting. There's like a... Oh, shoot. There's a pocket that held in the last page? That's weird. Oh, shoot! We got Wendy with Wendy! So, cool. I got Wendy with Wendy. Honestly, I didn't really mind who I got because, honestly, I actually was kind of hoping for the group card just so then I can at least have a card of everyone, but, we got Wendy. So, here are the codes for stuff. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Wait, is this the same? No, okay. Didn't we see this picture before? But so I already talked about my opinions on the songs earlier. So wait, what the? This is the... Oh, shoot. See, it's just the photo card picture just like expanded. Okay, Toxic. Goodbye. Thank you for joining anyway. Even though this is not like Toku centric, at least you're dedicated enough to come here. But I guess I should actually talk about Wild Side. Because like again, I really like Wild Side. Like I've at least watched it. Congratulations on the Wendy with Wendy. But basically I think ever since it got released, I at least watch it like 10 times. I watch it 10 times in a row to just pick out very little things. Because I'm like, I really like this so much. I think the only line I find really weird is Joy's line of let us go down the street. Excuse me. I don't know, like that line kind of threw me off. I'm like, what street? But other than that, I really like Wild Side. I really wish we can get pictures of them, like, you know, pictures like photo shoots of them within that music video, but we're not gonna get that. And like, I really like Sappy too. Like, Wendy's really pretty in that music video. Everyone is really pretty in that music video. And I already talked about hashtag cookie jar. Like, okay, so this is like, I don't know if this point is brought up in today's entry of editing session or next week's. Well, I like comments on how to spell hashtag cookie jar, to which logically, if it's a hashtag, it should be like $, and like if you want to do multiple words, you obviously have to stick them together because that's the whole point of a hashtag. So then when you click on that hashtag, it brings you to that exact same thing. If you have hashtag help me, I'm scared, and if you have that all spaced, you're going to only have hashtag help. So it's like, so to my logic, it made sense. It made sense. Toxic comment got me distracted. But basically it made sense that hashtag cookie jar was one word because you want to authentically be a hashtag. You obviously put all the words together, but here they put a space between cookie and jar, so it's essentially just hashtag cookie jar. But then within the lyrics, it's together. It's an actual hashtag. So it's like, guys, make up your mind. Is it? Wait, is it? Like, the thing I will say about hashtag cookie jar though is that I really do like the music video. The music video, like, story wise, is really good. It's really interesting. I really like the twist at the end of where it's fine and toxic. But it's like really interesting. I really like how the spell starts falling apart on them. It's like this is interesting. But I can't wait for someone to put the scans out for these things. But then again, I really do not want to change my profile picture again. I went through like 3 iterations. I went through 3 iterations within March. I went as PowerRider, Fear in the Revenant Festival pre, which was essentially just my like profile picture monotoned, because I thought in March I was like, okay, cool. I can finally just like not do a theme this month. But then I was like, oh yeah, the Red Velvet comeback. So I was like, okay, let's just do a movie title, Fear in the Revenant Festival. Then because Bloom was coming out, I was like, okay, I'm more excited for this than Feel My Rhythm. So I'm just gonna say, what's another word for Bloom? Bloss. So I was like, Bloss in the Revenant Festival. And then I had like other words like Rim and then Wow. But then basically, during this time though, obviously this was at the point that I was like putting out the sounds for the Mobirettes. So I don't know. Like, obviously I was getting a lot of traction because I was putting out the sounds. But now people were greeted to me with this stupid name. It's just like, because now people are just like, what is Blossom the Revet Festival? I'm like, don't bring it up. Like, it's a dumb thing I'm doing. Now I'm Power Lost Subtlety. So basically, I don't know. I'm fearing for the day that scans of these get put out, because I'm like, I'm gonna have to change out my profile picture yet again, even though it's like I changed it out 3 times. Because I just realized something. These don't have original titles. Like, these, like, it's not like, obviously this is Avex, but like, you know, typically, obviously with like SM albums, they like state like the original title of the song for some reason. But like, these ones don't, interestingly. But like, the thing though with the majority of these pictures is that like there's obviously, I guess, like a huge difference is that like obviously most of this is just covered in text. So like you're not gonna like get like clean scans and such. And obviously because this is a book, you're gonna have to like fold it out and like that kind of thing. I think this is the same from this, but yeah. So basically, right now, like I was like this picture of Wendy like skewed like this or something like that, like highly saturated. But then I changed that into the for Feel My Rhythm. It wasn't until the music video teaser pictures got released that I was like finally intrigued with the album. Because like, ooh, I like this. Like I like this, like I like where this is going. But after that it's just like I don't know. But basically where do I want to go with this? Like I want to stay with my current profile picture of Wendy on Twitter for at least the next month because I think it's really pretty. But like I really like the Bloom photo shoots. But again, Avex, this is really weird. Like I don't know why you did that. Like what's the entire point? Like if you have a pocket, why can't you just put the entire like what is up with this? Like why can't you just put the entire book in a pocket? I appreciate you guys not like strapping the book to the case, but like I don't know, it's really weird that they just did this. But yeah, that'll have to do with this unboxing. I don't really have plans on picking up the other individual members because the only other one I plan on picking up for curiosity's sakes is the CD DVD version because I was going to do a gag of me actually playing it on my laptop. Actually, speaking of the DVD or the disc, like I understand. So, like, obviously, for the most part, with like Avex, that's typically the only time you can actually get the music video because, as you can see from here, as you can see from here, the contents are very old stuff. Like, yeah, we get the jacket, like the behind the scenes of them shooting the jacket or the concept images and such, but like I just realized that is the DVD possibly like different content? Doesn't even say how long. It's 81 minutes. Okay, yeah, that's definitely worth it. This is 81 minutes, so that's like an hour and 21 minutes. That's cool. You get a movie length of content. But I'm not sure. Like so like again, let's go back to Live Devil because that's the only one I got all versions of it. So like I'm at least happy here. I kind of prefer how like I guess Japanese or Korean how like Korean groups handle their Japanese releases and like straight up Japanese releases because again here's the CD version of Live Devil and like typically what they try to keep exclusive are the tracks because for some reason they really like spreading that out. So I think from here you get the instrumentals of Live Devil and Promise. The DVD version or the CD DVD version. First of all, this is stuck as a DVD, so the quality is obviously horrendous. But and honestly, it's just kind of not worth it because it's only 17 minutes. Because obviously with this one, especially with Live Devil, like as much as I appreciate Apex pushing the heck out of Live Devil, it kind of ruined like the worthiness of having this version, because really the only worth you're getting out of this now is the karaoke versions and the main music video of Live Devil, because obviously the main one actually has Revi and Vice, but Avex uploaded the behind the scenes of the music video and the artist version of Live Devil on their channel already, which good on them. But you're kind of ruining like the sole purpose of getting this, especially like, yes, it is $20. Like, it's not that bad, but like still. But and then like obviously you get the honestly the most pointless version, the toy version, which obviously you get essentially the same tracks as the CD version, just without the instrumentals. I think this was probably like an early version. This is probably the version they printed out the earliest, which is why it incorrectly states it has the movie version, because it's actually just the normal version. And it's just like, yes, this is the only version that actually has like purely Revi and Vice, because obviously the CD DVD has just Dice and Subaru. This one actually has, everyone together and such. So I like that at least. But like, honestly, like, just I don't know. Like, I guess with Japanese stuff or Japanese singles and albums, it's not like, it's just not as quite worth it getting all the versions, which is why I obviously I did this for a video, and now that I finally got this, I can finally actually start shooting the video. But like, basically, it's like, I don't know. It's like it's just kind of like, I guess it's like I guess I'm too spoiled by Korean albums, because it's like, look at them kind of thing. Is the Avex actually like, okay, they are consistent, but honestly, like, I do really like the thing I at least appreciate though with this is that you can literally just buy. Well, I don't know why you would buy 6 versions of this if it's literally like $30, but you can literally just buy this and all 5 members, and hopefully actually get everyone. So like, if you like I guess the ideal way they could have done this is obviously make, I don't know, these ones, this and the Blu-ray and DVD versions come with the group card, and then all the like individual members come with their own card. Obviously that's not how they're doing it. It's all randomized. Luckily I didn't get any duplicates, surprisingly, but but basically I actually don't remember if this was I don't think this was the group card, actually. I don't remember if it was this picture, because this is yeah, like, this is the cover for the DVD version, actually. So, yeah, but basically, like, I do appreciate that, with the Japanese releases, at least, it's a lot easier to collect the photo cards for, because obviously, with Korean ones, they really like variants and such. So like, if this was a Korean release, this would have had its own set of photo cards. I'm pretty sure these two would have shared the same set. But like, I'm happy here. It's just the one set. Like, there are 9 versions, but you only need to collect 6. So most likely you might as well just get the group version. Not group. You might as well, like, for your group version, you might as well, like, I guess you want to get the cheapest thing, or if you actually want to get your money's worth. So, like, you only need to get either this, the DVD or the CD, the DVD or the Blu-ray version, and then get all 5 member versions. And then hopefully you get everyone. Like, I just like the ease of that and such. But yeah, that had to do with the spectacular. I'll see it went pretty well. It's nice that it seems like I actually do have an audience at this time. So, like, obviously, the reason why Zryken and I stream on Saturdays at 9, or I try to, it's just because that's obviously we only do what works between us, because obviously Zryken can't do it during the weekday because he works from like 1 to 11 or so, and obviously we can't do it on a Friday because again he's at work, and at that point I'm tuning into Geek Each Week from 9 to like 12, whenever the end. So I tune into that just to support Josh and such. So so we can't really do Fridays. We can't do Sundays anymore. Or we can't do Sundays for now because obviously I'm still finishing up this semester of college. And so obviously I need the sleep, even though I don't really get enough sleep. But I do appreciate just, how this went through. I wanted kind of try to transition the unboxings to live streams because of how long they take, obviously. Just because I think at this point, like, I know, because the thing is that, like, obviously I'm aware that the unboxings are like they're the things that do pretty well on the channel, but like, I feel like if I do it as live streams, obviously that's gonna tank. So I don't know if people really like, or people would prefer live unboxings or pre-recorded, because I don't know if it's really worth putting that up as a poll, honestly. If I should just transition to live unboxings to pre-recorded unboxings / openings. I think, because I think it will be more fun to do live unboxings, but at the same time, the issue obviously is just how this is set up, because I can't, like, obviously with how my camera is, or not camera. I forgot. I think I was gonna try to actually attempt to live stream my actual camera, but so, like, I'll give you like essentially what is up with what StreamYard does to my phone. So basically, like, I think for the most part, that's actually fine, actually. Maybe this is possible. I could have just done this. Well, so, because beforehand the issue was like, I don't know, like, the issue I was going through was that it was kind of like too, like, zoomed in or zoomed out and such. I think I only did that for, like, I think I only did like the angle because obviously, like, this is kind of uncomfortable and such, but like, I think it helps out a lot more. Like, I don't know, it's probably just because I'm actually doing like an actual full-on frame, but like, I don't know, on the monitor compared to the saturation's too high compared to what I'm seeing on my phone. Then again, it's because I have a tinter, or like my screen protector is nice. Yeah, screen protector is tinted. So But yeah, so basically it's just kind of like I would like to not have a reliance on StreamYard for okay, here's the thing. Like I think I wanted to do like live unboxings, but it's like obviously YouTube won't let me directly live stream without a circumvention like StreamYard, because obviously I'm under 1,000. So I think what I was thinking is that when I get to 1,000, I was actually going to start like doing those types of live streams, the unboxings and such. Because I've wanted to do live unboxings. Zryken's the one that wanted to do the live builds, which is why I let him take charge within the solo build live streams. But like, the issue is that obviously because we're doing it late at night, obviously like at that point no one's obviously watching. So it's just like it's nice to know that at this time it seems like people will actually watch it, even if it's like very low. It's just like, like, and for me personally too, I just like, obviously I think if you can tell, I just prefer doing my stuff without feeling under pressure of not being allowed to like fully embrace myself, I guess, or something like that. Because like obviously nothing against Zryken, but it's just like I can't really like do the chaoticness I want to bring into this as much as like I can with the live streams. Like for example, if I bring this up,
I want to accept it. You're mine.
I don't know why I have that, but it's just like I've had some of these like in here for a while, and like I haven't been able to use them just because it's the first live stream. It was like obviously Zryken had to tell like everyone here like, yeah, we're gonna live stream, so then we don't get intruded. But then like it was just like, oh, okay, link it to us. Then it's like, gosh darn it. So I was severely held back to what I can do. Then it's just like with the previous two, it's just like, I don't know, like I can't really do this with something already established. So it's just like, hopefully within these ones, I can actually be allowed to do what I want to do, kind of thing. But I think I'm just speaking at this point. So, what should we close this off with? How much of these have I played before? Actually, I think I only need to play 2 more of these, don't I? So here, this is okay. So here's the clip I was referring to last time. I put this in before the stream.
No.
I think without context is a lot more funny. Or no, with context is a lot more funny. But I think without context is pretty funny. But yeah. So let's bring this back. So yeah, that'll have to do with this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will rewatch it and determine whether or not it needs re-editing. But I don't know. It's going to be disappointing if I actually did like take it down, just because again, like shout out to Toxic3610 for commenting throughout the stream. I appreciate it and such. It's the most active we had a chat since the first stream. Again, the next live build at this point, like, I think live builds are, I don't want to say it, they're at limbo, but I think at this, I don't really know whether or not, it depends if Zryken has anything. Because again, he's the one that carries those unwillingly. But again, like, just for like personal stuff, it's just like, I don't know, it might seem like I might have to carry those ones through, which I think would be fine because I still have my Solo Chronicle Gaim sets, like the premium sets to put together. That can be a stream. And then Solo Chronicle Ryuki, I still need to put together. Other than that, I don't know what more I'm getting out of Revice that isn't Saber, because I'm going to try to track down Almighty Saber and Ultimate Bahamut. But like, other than that, I don't know what other Revice solos. Actually, I think I will pick up Holy Live, but other than that, I generally don't know what I'm going to be getting. So it's already 5:33, so I should probably jump into Superstar S before I... Actually, I'm going to take a dumb picture, then I'll jump into that. But yeah, sorry for the overall stay. This was technically, I'll say, well, because I purposely had a minute of blankness. Like, okay, I guess I'll apologize for the first stream for like having 20 minutes of like blackness, because I really wanted to do, what I was doing here. But at that point, I was just like, forget it. So, I don't know if... I'll say this now. I'm getting another box of albums, to which the only spoiler I give, that one contains Feel My Rhythm, because apparently I was supposed to get that like last week. But then like my sister sent me an email saying like the albums got delayed because the stock they had was like, they didn't get the amount they were supposed to get. So I was just like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to get them already. But I got I caught up with the majority of things I needed to pick up and such. That will be tagged along with the Spectacular that will be out in May. But I also need to push out the demos for Saber, because I haven't, for the past few days, I kind of like, I've been working on editing session. Like, editing session takes like, what, 7 to like 8 hours to render out for some reason, which is stupid. It'll tell me it'll take like 20 hours, but then it'll be like 6 hours at best. And then the exporting of editing session isn't as atrocious, but like, it's still pretty dumb. So editing session just took a lot of like, essentially because it was like, editing session took like forever to like render out, that I haven't been able to work on the demos for Saber, but I will push through those. Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to editing the demos for Saber, just because of a lot of repetition, especially with the stuff for next week. I hated recording that so much, and I think, no, I was over my code at that point. With Figma Sting and Well, Figma's Sting, I recorded while watching the countdown for Feel My Rhythm. That's why I was saying really random stuff. Or like I was like, oh wow, there's like wow, it's getting typed in. Like I was doing the traditional SM but like basically Figma Sting and like the Mobar or the legendary Lightning Collection Legendary Morpher. I was going through a cold at that point, which sucked. So then that's why with like the Legendary Morpher, that's why like you can easily I think I had to like kind of like improvise something, which was like I had to improvise in that one because like I had to like say like I had to say something for an excuse for me to like quickly leave the room to like because at that point my nose was really runny. So like I had to like blow my nose really quickly, but I couldn't like sniff it because it would ruin the like it would ruin the illusion that I wasn't sick. So that's why I was like, okay, just let me get the Gosei Morpher and like I'll be back because I genuinely did forget to get that. But like, you know, I needed a way to like leave, like just to quickly like stop and like go take care of my sickness or my cold. And then I think for the remainder of that review, I was like, fine. But yeah, Nonsense of the PowerRider was pretty interesting to work on because I think that was like a 2-month process. But like, sadly for the second channel, that just didn't really that didn't really pan out as well as I wanted it to go because essentially editing session had to get pushed to that Friday because I had nothing else. Like because of the fact that not that the PowerRider wasn't getting received well. Like it wasn't really like getting much out of it. And it's like it was essentially doing worse on the second channel. So it's like cause I didn't want to rush out the videos at all. So it's just like I don't want to make something I'm not happy about. So it's just like whatever, I'll just hold it off. I'll just pull the cord on it. But yeah. Jeez. I've been talking for too long. But basically, this is what I typically do to myself anyway. So, I think for the third time, this will have to do with the stream. Don't know. Don't know when I can do the next one, but yeah. So I'll say goodbye to this if I actually get myself prepared.
남